Hi everyone, it's me, Lindsay with EquipMeOT, here today to talk about a very unique bed solution. Now this is the StarSleep Orin Rotating Bed. It has all of the features that you would expect from a traditional hospital bed, plus some more. And it has a really wild function that allows it to rotate into almost a chair position. So I'm going to go over some of the specs real quick, and then I'm going to show you how this thing works and talk about who it's for. So this bed comes in around $4,000, which is a pretty high price point, but when you see all of its features, you'll see why. There are some discounts available, and I'm going to put some links down below in the description, so make sure and check those out if it's something you're interested in. It is delivered to you relatively quickly from the website, and they deliver in two massive boxes. My husband and I assembled this together, but it took all of our effort and strength to do it, so you may want a third person, and they do offer a white glove for additional costs that will come through, and they will assemble it for you and remove all of the garbage and things associated with putting it together. Once it's together, it is sturdy. This is a very heavy, solid bed. So again, make sure you put it in the position you want it before you set it up, because it's not going anywhere particularly easily. Once it's all together, it's going to be perfect for somebody in that 300-pound max range. It says it's good for up to 375, but they really recommend for its longevity to use it for somebody around 300 pounds or under. The head of it does come to 90 degrees, pretty on par with most hospital beds. The leg is going to elevate to 35 degrees, which is good enough to get some swelling reduction and overall comfort. It has two armrests that can flip up out of the way or be in position depending on what you need. The mattress is a nice foam mattress, which I love compared to a traditional hospital bed. I will say I've spent a good deal of time in this, and I've been using this with my own grandmother, and we both feel it is a very comfortable option. So that was really important when you're thinking about investing in a bed that you may spend a lot of time in. And for full disclosure, I was gifted this bed in return for my honest review. So the feedback I'm going to provide is my honest feelings about this. I've put it through its paces with myself and a family member to make sure it was something willing to bring to you guys. All right, so let's talk about how it works. So I have it kind of in its flat bed position right now with an armrest up and out of the way. Traditionally, you could use it like this for as long as you need to. It's kind of like a recliner with a lift function. You only need to use its specialty features when you need it. So when it's just set up like a regular bed, it's actually quite comfortable. You can get it with a pillow. This is the pillow they send with it, which is a really nice kind of neck pillow. And they do have special sheets for this. It is important to note that because the mattress is actually segmented into two pieces, this piece and then the bottom piece, which is separate, and I've left it uncovered. It does require that you keep this area clear if you're going to use the rotating function. This is what the sheet set looks like that you can get with it. And it does, like I said, it's kind of unique in that the bottom piece is smaller. And then this piece, we used a twin set of sheets and then rolled it underneath the mattress. So it's just kind of a different setup if you want to use traditional sheets, duvets, and coverlets. It's not going to quite work with the functionality of the bed. So just something to consider. So this is going to have two remotes. StarSleep does a great job of keeping the remotes very, very simple. I really like this. This is key for users who maybe need a little bit of, or not super comfortable with a lot of technology. Highly, highly user-friendly. The black remote is going to operate the functions of the airbags, which are going to provide massage and lumbar support. So this up and down feature is going to provide lumbar support, and then it's going to have 3 different modes of airbag massage. And that is from about the hips up. It's going to provide 3 different types of variations, all pretty comfortable actually, and great for adding a little bit of pressure relief. So depending on the user, it also has a heat function. Now this heat function provides kind of a heating pad element, which will stay on for 60 minutes and automatically turn off, so you don't have to worry about it being unsafe. We found that that was predominantly focused in the lower back area, which is nice if you need that. All right, so let me go ahead and pivot this down. This armrest comes down like this, and once it's down, it locks into place, and you can kind of leave your remotes wherever you're most comfortable with. I like this bed as a caregiver tool as well as for an individual user, so I find that I tend to leave the remotes out like this because I would expect a caregiver to be providing some support. Now, I'm going to move this pillow because I'm going to show you what we've been using with it, because you'll notice once I start working through its functions, I'm going to float my heels in a second. So go ahead and lift this guy up, show you how high the head comes. So So that's 90 degrees, which I am very upright. Another nice thing about this bed is it does sit up off the floor. So you'd be able to slide under a traditional bedside table, like a hospital style bedside table, which is great for individuals who are going to be in bed for a lot of their daily activities. I love that this bed comes to 90 degrees with full support on both sides, because for some, this is the safest position to do things like eat in bed. Now, I can lay it flat or I can raise the legs. I'm going to go ahead and lay this flat a bit so you can see the leg elevation. That is only going to come to 35 degrees, but you're going to notice that the leg elevation does not include the very base of the bed. This is something that may or may not be comfortable for the users. I found that for my grandma, she didn't like when her feet were kind of in the air, just hanging. But for others, it could be helpful in, for example, preventing heel-based wounds from developing. So if you need to float somebody's heels, this bed will elevate the lower legs. So you'll notice my feet are now up, off. There's air between my feet and that lower mattress. That's, again, great for some, not for everybody. We found that Grandma liked to have this down under her feet. And by doing that, we filled that gap. We still have that nice leg elevation, which is really comfortable. I actually think I could sit like this all day. This is super, super comfortable. All right, from here, I have choices. If I want to get somebody out of bed, let's cut through all of it. This is the coolest feature this offers. You ready? We're gonna rotate into a seated position, edge of bed. So as you can see, this bed will rotate me to 90 degrees at the edge of the bed. So no repositioning to get somebody out of bed. This is a fantastic solution for those who really struggle with that rotational movement to get in and out of bed. From here, it's a very easy, I can use these armrests. Let me move the pillow. There is a little bit of pillow movement involved with making a bed like this function for you. So I'm gonna then grab here and I can come to a stand very easily. I'm already halfway to a stand, actually, by the time I get here. So from here, I can go about my business, grab my walker. If I had a wheelchair-dependent transfer, I could move this out of the way. Oh, I'm sorry, other side. Still getting used to it. Once that's up and out of the way, I could do a slide board transfer. If you put the wheelchair right here, I could do a lateral bump, a lateral scoot, a squat pivot. My options are really open for how I'm gonna transfer from this position. But the beauty is I'm already halfway out of bed. So for a caregiver or for a person who's dependent, this is hugely helpful. Now I will say I'm engaging my core right now. If you are working with somebody who had no core stabilization, from here they might need some extra support. So just be aware that at times, depending on the individual and depending on how much core strength they have, they may need a little bit of support from a caregiver. But for my grandma, for example, she didn't require any core stabilization. She could get up from this position really, really easily. Now, let's pretend like we're getting back into bed. So I've transferred out of whatever mobility aid I'm using. I'm gonna back up to the seat. What I found that worked the best was that we sit down here and there's a little bit of a gap between my backside and the mattress, which is okay, we're gonna keep it there. I like to have my feet on the floor before I kind of start the process of making it go back. Again, because I want to use as little core as possible, and from here I felt very stable. When I sat back a little bit, I felt more unstable. So there's another button that will take you all the way back, single button, you don't have to do any extra manipulation. I keep my feet on the floor until the legs start to tilt up, and it'll do that, just like that. And from here, I can decide, I can start to push back and utilize kind of the support that's here. So there you have it. From the edge of the bed all the way flat, one push of the button. So it's really nice that the remote has that feature. Basically, one push of the button will go from totally flat to out of bed, and one push of the button will go from totally edge of the bed to all the way flat. Those two features alone are extremely high value depending on the user or the caregiver situation. I like how quiet it is, nearly silent, will not necessarily interrupt anyone around you. It's a slow movement process that's intentional. We want to keep it slow and controlled so the individual feels safe and secure throughout, but you do have to be a little patient. If you did need to move somebody quickly, you'd have to get the armrests out of the way and kind of physically move the person because the motor's not going to go any faster. So all in all, that function is worth quite a bit in my book as far as preventing a lot of extra physical movement from the individual using the bed, as well as providing a huge range of options for the caregiver to provide assistance without using as much of their body. You can really use this bed as an extra set of hands. It's going to help with those movements so you don't have to roll the person and then pivot them to the edge of the bed, which can be very physically cumbersome depending on the individual and what they can offer. So as a caregiver solution, I love it. As a person using the bed, it is very comfortable. It is very easy to manage, has these great extra features. So for the price, I think it does offer you some unique solutions. I have to admit, when I first got a hold of it, I thought it would be a replacement for a recliner. It is not that. It is still very much a bed experience. So my own grandmother has slept in a recliner for years. And so we wanted something that gave her the feeling of being in her recliner. And I thought with the edge of the bed option, it would feel like that to her. But for her, she feels it is very much a bed solution. So as a replacement for a recliner, I don't believe that's what it is. But for an offering that gives you a lot more functionality than a traditional bed and a lot more comfort and use than maybe even a hospital bed would have, and it's certainly more attractive, it definitely has that appeal, it's definitely giving you a lot for your money. So if you have any questions or comments about this bed or beds like it, feel free to leave that down below. If you have experience with this type of bed, I would love to hear it, because that's one of the limitations is I've only had it for about a month, and that's not enough time for me to say it has all the longevity you've ever wanted. So that's one of the limitations to having these for a short window of time. So I'd love to hear your feedback and experience. And if you have more questions or comments, or you want to seek out more independent safety and security in your home and community, consider subscribing to EquipMeOT. Thank you.